Well, I was gonna say that you can't just ask an 8-ball spaghetti, but you kind of just did, so kind of be talking out my ass if I told you not to. Uh, Peace, welcome in. Tiny bit of ranch too. In your spaghetti?
It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. How's it going? What's up, Melody? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Tris, good to see you. Spaghetti, yes, definitely. Okay. What did it say about your, whether you should stay home and do nothing? Should I stay home and do nothing for the holiday? That's for the physical April. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so I do need to find that. Give me 1 second to make sure everything is doing as it should. My brain is kind of fucky right now, guys. Cheeto, welcome in. How you doing? Ah, Melody, no you. Thanks. I feel like an absolute goblin today. I stayed home from work yesterday and today because I had a sore throat and I felt like shit, and I'm starting to feel better now. It might be the Dayquil, but I think things are actually starting to shape up, which is good because tomorrow's a holiday. But thank you. I've gone over the spaghetti is like the pizza of pasta. Also, your stepmom made the same spaghetti 3 to 4 times a week for years, so I had to find the means to change things up. So a little ranch in the sauce. You had the entire universe of flavors to spice up your spaghetti with, and you chose ranch? Like, why not go for broke? Why not just put some, barbecue sauce in there? A little teriyaki? Just saying. Doing good. Nice to be on the short Thanksgiving break. Nice. Short. I had an unintentional Thanksgiving break this week. I had what was okay. That's fair. That's fair. That makes sense. All right, let's do an 8-ball. Let's not do an 8-ball. Let's roll the 8-ball. So don't forget, Tris. You want to know if wait, hold on. It's good to see you again too, Melody. Sorry we had to shake up the co-op stream with Goji last night. I was feeling not good. Feel better today, like I said, but so 8-ball should have stay home and do nothing for the holiday. Hey 8-ball. How's it going? Tris would like to know if they should indeed stay home and do nothing for the holiday. What say you? My reply is no, says the Magic 8-Ball. So, looks like you have to go out and do something. Sorry. Yeah, I hate being sick, like actually sick. Like I'm sick enough when I'm not sick that when I do actually get sick, it just pisses me off. So we've got the full hurdle of things against being sick. We're doing the Dayquil, we're doing the cloves of garlic. I got some tonic from hell here. It's spicy and lemony and gingery and all the things. Water, because that's good. Tea. I'm drinking juice. No, don't stay home? Ah, jeez. So middle school, ranch on pizza was a thing. Well, yeah, ranch on pizza is good. Pizza on pasta, so... Pizza of pasta. Pizza of pasta, oh, right. So it must work, and it's fine with the appropriate amount, of course. Don't drown it. Yeah, okay. I do drown my pizza a little bit sometimes, though. Being sick sucks. Being sick, on the other hand, being sick, on the other hand. Different. Completely different. You and everyone feels amazing when it comes to y'all's health very soon. Hey, peace. Same. Thank you, but, I mean, I'm hoping for the same thing. I'm tired of being under the weather, and I think so is Goji. Staying hydrated is good. That's right. Cheers, chat. Drink your water. Oh, I was gonna put some chapstick on, too. I think that the weird thing, like, it's humid here, but for some reason that makes, like, my skin super dry. I don't know. I didn't think that would happen in a warm place. It's out of chapstick, so I got the 2-pack from the store. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Thank you. They're a little faded. I've had them for a while, but I like them too. A lot of people tell me that I was gonna regret it, and so far I have not. Sometimes I forget that they're there. And hi, Tater. I saw that honk. Did you hear that honk? Forgot to bring and buy enough liquids for this workday. That's not good, Peace. What do you do? What do you do now? Are you able to go get more liquids? Sending hydration your way. Brondo, it's what plants oh my god. Oh my god. I heard Goji on stream today talking about Crocs. I don't have anything with electrolytes, actually, as a matter of fact. I do pomegranate juice though. Drinking that. That doesn't have electrolytes though, does it? Heard the honk. Good. Good. How's your midweek going, Tater? Don't hand tats fade quickly compared to others? Compared to others, yeah, but it depends on like the place that you get the finger tattoo on as well. I'm gonna switch my camera here, so give me 1 second. At 10 p.m., nope. Gotta chill till midnight, and they do piece fade quickly. It also depends on the color too. I had a friend that had the side of their finger tattooed, and it was a red lightsaber, but the black part of the lightsaber like handle towards the base didn't fade, but the red lightsaber did, so after a while she just had the bottom of a lightsaber there. I had pizza and now your tummy hurts. That's not good, Tater. Was it the pizza or did you just eat too much of it? Because I've done both. Sadly got no tattoos. I want to get more tattoos. I kind of want to change the tattoo that I have on my arm into something else, but at the same time it was my first tattoo, so like kind of want to keep it too. I don't like regret it or hate it or anything. I just like, what if it was something different? Alright, hold on everybody. We're going upside down. Ah! You ate half of a 16-inch on your own because you forgot to eat today. It's easy to do. I didn't eat until about 5 p.m. yesterday, something like that. Probably wasn't the best thing to do, but it definitely was a thing I did. There we go. That's kind of stable. I heard that. Let's see if we can tape our camera down so it's a little more stable. Good evening, Neo. Good to see you. Oh, that's a cato. No. It's an empty cat nest. I should hopefully be able to get them now that I use Sky Rizzy to manage your threat. That's good. That is good. I saw an ad for that yesterday. I did survive the shopping. Honestly, it was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Especially for like 5 p.m. the day before Thanksgiving. But, it still was pretty bad. I got back like at 5:45, so I was like, yeah, it's probably for the best that I held off, because there was a lot to get up the stairs and all the things. Hi, Vengeance, welcome in. All the hugs, Melody. Needs to get some simple test tattoos first, like a smiley or something, before getting the ones dedicated to your cousin or the trio siblings. Which we have many ideas, but one of us having either the red, blue, and yellow Pokemon card. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. Alright, so we're gonna be... I don't know. I want to be a little closer to my painting, so... let's angle this up a little bit. I was gonna do watercolor, but then I realized that we did that last time, and I didn't want to do it again. Until I figured out what I wanted to draw. So I have all these black canvases that I haven't done anything with. So figured I want something that is art in theory, but also I don't have to think too much about. And acrylics are easy compared to other things. So we're just gonna chill and do some weird painting tonight. And yeah. Oh, hey. and I don't know, hang out for a couple hours. It was either that or play Minecraft, and I didn't know if anyone would be interested in that tonight, so. Pretty damn good, that's good. Just excited for tomorrow, for the holiday, Vengeance. I hate the noise of this stuff. One second. Oh, it's right here. I was gonna ask you about that when I was in the bedroom and then I didn't. What's that? Okay. I might just let me know when it's ready so I don't step away for too long. Alright. Oh my god, this canvas is so matte it almost looks like part of the desk. The only difference is the texture in the background. Like, it blends in very well. Alright, we're gonna tape this down too because I have horrible border skills. Freaking love this thing. Yeah! I like it. I like Vengeance. Do you have any, like, big plans? If you had big plans in Goji's chat, I apologize. I can't. I wasn't there. Does Minecraft have ping? What? What, Melody? So it sounds like you have a pretty big family piece. And Mel, I was doing fairly fine recently until work decided to not be chill again. Ew. That's not good. Hanging with your mom and dad? Nice. Nice. Okay. 1 second, friends. I have to go. Wait. Right back. Thank you. All right, I'm back. Excuse me, I had to take care of some important balcony-esque leafy green business, but we have returned. Hey, Vengeance, you don't have the power for that, but I can definitely do that for you for that 10 stream streak. Holy shit! This is my wonderful sick tonic. It expels the demons from my face. Let's see. There we go. In gaming, ping is the time it takes for a signal to travel from your device to the game server and back. Oh, so I know what a ping is. Okay. I didn't know, like, in the context of Minecraft. A lower ping means a faster and more responsive connection, while a high ping results in lag. Delays between your actions and what happens in the game. This is why low ping is essential for a smooth competitive experience in a fast-paced online games. Interesting. So Minecraft has, like, a lot of lag sometimes, depending on how big the world is. And if you were online with that, and that was an issue, you would say it has a high ping. Am I interpreting that right? I remember about ping is that if I'm hosting, I'm fine, and everyone has a bad time. That was kind of the experience when Goji and I tried to do, like, Smash Brothers, and Something else. We tried to play a game online with people, and like the lag was just super bad. I can't remember what it was though. It might have been Smash Brothers, or just Smash, not Smash Brothers. I can't remember. Meant if I joined your Minecraft, your ping would affect it. Interesting. Okay. I feel like this is confusing me in the same way that the whole viscosity thing is. Like if something has a high viscosity versus a low viscosity, I don't know. Like I know there's a difference between them and like how runny a substance is, but I don't know which direction is which. Superior Slim sibling. That's the one. That's the one. How did you know? Oh, hand tattoos. Also, yeah, I was gonna switch my camera and so yeah, these so I got some of these a year apart from each other. I got this one 2017, and then I got the rest of them 2019. Or maybe late 2018. So they've kind of, and I haven't gotten any of them redone. So they're kind of faded. There was definitely a difference a little bit between the ink for some reason. They're all black ink, but the main parts that are fading though is the closer that is to the side where like skin rubs a lot. So like the lotus on the side, it's all kind of faded. But this stuff hasn't really faded that much. This guy is kind of fucked a little bit. He's got like super, like some of the lines in parts kind of blew out, and then other parts it's like super faded. So I'm really scared to get that one redone. This one seemed fine though. This is the only one that hurt also. The rest of them were fine. So pretty. I also want a black heart on your finger. I didn't realize that Dave Grohl also had a black heart on one of his fingers. Thanks for the contribution, Neo. Yes, an Australian player's ping would affect a gameplay on an American Minecraft server, resulting in high latency experience for them due to the physical long distance. Got it. Okay. But no, a player's ping will not affect the American Minecraft server itself. It only affects their own gameplay experience by causing lag. The server's performance is determined by its own hardware and connection, while the player's high ping is a result of the physical distance between them and the server. Okay. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Is that the only one that's up right now? As far as challenges go? Oh, because the baking stream is complete. We just haven't done it yet. I see. I see. You need a teleport. They need to create that. Oh, shit. Well. Okay. Nobody saw that. That's, particle rearranging teleportation. Thanks for the contribution as well, Melody. I'm thinking, because relatively speaking, and I say that knowing full well that the last chapter might take a shit ton of time, we're getting closer to the end of Visage. Thinking maybe after Visage, we do Superliminal. Because I did end up grabbing that one. My guy's got connections. He's got to stay in the know. He knows where to get the information. Says the internet. I don't know. I think the internet would have kind of a biased opinion on how fast the internet runs. All right. set that there for a minute. That's also gonna go there. That we don't need anymore. I think I need a ruler though. Oh my god. I'm really bad at gauging how much spice I put in these. And sometimes it kind of punches me in the face. My goodness. Don't drink the forbidden tea. Oh, I drank the forbidden. No, okay, my paint water's over here. We got a labeled. I don't know if you can even see this with me tipping the water glass. Whoa, that's dangerous. There's a labeled paint water glass here. This is meant to be drank, but it's also kind of forbidden in its own right. This is, I think, like a quarter of a cup of lemon juice. Grated ginger, fresh ginger, half of a red chili pepper that I kind of mashed up in a mortar and like I broke it up into pieces with its seeds and then water. I didn't have any honey though. I forgot to pick up honey at the store, so it's not sweet at all, and it's spicy. It's got some kick to it. What are you trying to imply the interwebbings is doing? Making people believe that it is a better resource than it actually is. It's trying to stick up for itself. It's gonna round up. Not the face. Never the face. Ugh. It is spicy, that's for sure. Where do I put all this shit? Where do all the things go? Is this, I think this is a good zoom level too for this. Like you'll see a little bit of a paint palette and stuff once we use it, but we need to get some like draw lines in there first. Oh shit. Brought down all of them. Sweet. You want the ping in tiny numbers, so going up is bad. Well, then I really don't know what I'm trying to imply the internet is doing. So I think maybe the back of this hall is gonna be down here somewhere. I thought this sentence. Then not to say the sentence, but I'll say it anyway. I've had quite a few things hit my face. I'll believe you. Do you have to punch them in the face for, like, rightful revenge, though? Is it an eye for an eye thing, or is it just, like... Please don't punch anyone in the face. I feel like I have to say that in this conversation. Nothing phallus, like, to be clear. Thank you for the clarification. That is... good. I guess. I don't know. That's a sound. Ooh, shiny. This art has math in it. What's half of like 11.23? Did my tape? No, my tape can't be that bad. I'm gonna take the edges off of this and it'll be just ridiculously crooked. Cool. Whew. Okay. You can't see them, but there's a bunch of nubbins on that line now. Watching Smosh reading out Reddit stories, and man, Summer Watt, Reddit is it's an interesting way. It's an interesting place. I almost said waste, but I don't think that about Reddit. It's been incredibly useful for like plant stuff as well, like looking up why is my plant doing this. Okay, that's 44. Oh my god. Let's see here. Fuck. Okay, 0.23. Times 4. Wait. No. Divided by 4? No, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. No, it would be. It would be 44 or something. Times 4, because we did every quarter inch. So almost 45. 45. We're doing line of sight stuff right now, and there's a way to do it, especially if you know how far from your point you are. I'm not gonna go that in depth with it. I just wanted like everything spaced out in a general manner. But now we gotta figure out what these front ones are gonna be. I guess since we don't really know what the actual depth is, they don't have to be too perfect. Also, what was being... Wait, hold on. Also, if it was a person who hit me, I've usually gotten hits back in there, and there's also been times I've been hit in the face by accident with things. For instance, the story I say, too many cooks in the kitchen. Oh, I've been hit in the face across your left cheek with a cookie sheet that just came out of the oven. Ouch. Ouch. I remember turning into a couple cooking pans when I worked at a bakery. That was never fun. Okay, that makes more sense. Let's just make them huge. Actually, we can't make them too huge because then there won't be any in the... We'll be halfway across. Ow. So this one. And that was 5.5. Also, what was being baked wasn't for you, so I took the heat and got nothing. Oh no! Not even a condolence cookie? Literally everyone in the house knows better to take your... Oh, man. Was suspect number 1, and only because you had him... Wait, you had called them the night before specifically asking if I could have one. That's not even. Is our tape really fucked? What the hell? everything feels... Oh, that one is off. Oh, shit. Okay, that is a little bit off. Let's fix that. This side is angled out, so my measurements are different on the sides, and that's what was fucking me up. That's better. Okay, cool. And then this side... is pretty good. Okay. That looks more better, I think. We're gonna find out. It's still a little sideways, but it's not as sideways as it was before, so... But the time you imagine his size wasn't a tiny twig anymore. Wait, when you could stand up for yourself? What? Okay, this goes here. I kind of want it to be more dramatic, so let's do this, and if it's not enough... Oh no, because that's gonna be from a singular point. Ugh. Damn it, college. Okay, never mind. We're gonna go from this direction over here, because I think this is where I want the exit to be. But I think because there's gonna be another wall here, it's gonna be too far over, so it's actually gonna need to be further in. So, forget that. Let's just do it like straight on, so we're not worried about weird angles. Yep, I like that better already. Cool. I feel like I have to sneeze after drinking that every time, and I don't like it. Okay, let's try that. So, realize I'm talking too much and all about your peace. You're fine. I was reading and letting you do your thing. I didn't have anything to add, but I wasn't upset. Just so you know. Oh, shit. And while you're doing that, I'm just discovering how much I hate art dimensions. So, it's okay. We're both having moments of self-reflection here, and that's perfectly okay. Are hot dogs a sandwich or a taco? Don't like that question. Quick, start a controversy. Hot dogs are their own thing. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go here. I think that's too far out, though. Did I draw these fucky too? Maybe a little bit, but not that bad. Actually, sandwich? Wait, hold on. So we have one for taco. Actually, sandwiches. Tacos are also a sandwich, but doesn't sandwich have to have two distinct sides to it? And tacos, like, wrap around one side? Hot dogs are technically smaller. Bologna tubes? I don't like that piece. Can we just keep calling them hot dogs? Because mini bologna tubes makes me not want to think about hot dogs anymore. I think that would be the last one that is seen because there's going to be a wall right here. So none of this will be seen at all. Can I get muffin man? Don't ask for... Hey. Don't do it, 8-Ball. Don't disclose your sources. I don't know how many of these I need. But we're gonna keep on going. Let's see. Oh, that one got a little curvy. Oops. I shouldn't have to go much more than that over, because there is going to be a wall here too. And then probably one a little further back, so that should be fine. Is cake a sandwich? Very doubtful. I'm doubtful of that too. I agree with the 8-Ball on that one. Thought so, yeah. Lasagna is also a sandwich, so is cake. No, why? See, you can't just classify everything into a sandwich because of some arbitrary thing. Like, there has to be some moral evidence involved that this is an okay thing, because just saying that lasagna is a sandwich makes me cringe. Yeah, it is. A sandwich is structured and layered. Okay. Yeah, so are apartment buildings. And, good essays. But neither one of them are a sandwich. No! Cheeto. No. You can say that everything is sandwich at that point. Structured and layered. A human is structured and layered. I am not sandwich. A human is a Wellington? Comma beef or what? I'm not gonna go to the store and say, hey, can you get me one of them smaller bologna tubes? You got back theirs with some of that ground beef, tomato sauce, ketchup, chili powder, and onion sauce. Why not? Why not? That sounds very specific and helpful to whoever's running the meat counter. A human is a meat donut. So a human is a hot dog? Bless you, Goji. Let's do this at 2.5. So it's like right out in the middle of everything. Don't forget the part of that where it's supposed to be spliced in monotone. Wait, what do you mean? Where? Oh, you're gonna see my face. Oh, you're gonna see. Oh, man. Don't look at my forehead. That's rude to look at somebody's forehead without their permission, you know. Don't do it. Don't be a rude person. Were you a rude person? A Wellington is a corn... Wait, a Wellington is a corn dog on a stick. Isn't a corn dog already on a stick? What do you mean? And I think this wall is going to be a little further back. Not quite halfway, because I don't want it to like split the entire thing in half. There are 3 classifications of food. Oh god, okay. Sandwich, structured and layered. Wellington, something edible encompassed in an outer layer of a membrane. And soup, unstructured chaos. That's not the definition of soup. That's like the loosest definition of soup you could possibly give someone to go off of for this. That's leaving a lot of open room that I just don't think we should feel comfortable giving each other as part of the same human species. Because we will abuse it. A sandwich is a food item consisting of a filling, typically meat, cheese, or vegetables, placed between 2 or more slices of bread or a split roll. The primary characteristic of a sandwich is its portability and ease of eating by hand, making it a popular lunch food. Thank you. Also, if any of you are British, your opinions on sandwiches are out. Y'all made toast sandwich. What? What? Cats are soup by that definition? That makes sense. You didn't see that, but I just pointed to my forehead. Cats have no structure. They're liquid. Don't forget your gallon of PCP and bleach and your delicious unstructured chaos. They do form to whatever container they're in. Very strange. Indy, for whatever reason, decided to completely fall in love with my guitar case today and like burrow underneath it. And he stayed there for a good long time, just purring as loud as possible. I don't know what he saw in that case. Kind of seemed empty inside to me. How How far do I want this wall to go down? Because, like, we would see the side of this for a bit. A toast sandwich, also known as a bread sandwich, is a sandwich in which the filling between two slices of bread is itself a thin slice of toast. So do they get any like sauce or anything in between it? Because like the texture difference would be cool. I could see it, not as like a, you know, a typical sandwich, but a toasty are great though. What's a toasty? Bread sandwich is sadder than ketchup sandwich. I do like tomato sandwiches. Those are good. Okay, we wouldn't see any of this at all because this would go like straight back to this door. I want this door space to be left open. Ah, wait. That's some arbitrary measurement. It'll be fine. Mongoose, welcome in. The saddest food is ice soup. I mean, you kind of just have to like sit it in a bowl and wait. It's like the easiest meal to make, though. It's pretty convenient. Bread sandwich is set to the kit. It said you could have butter and or salt and pepper. Ooh, getting a little spicy there. A little pepper. Wow, sassy. Toasted sandwich. So you put it in a sandwich press. So wait, is it the same thing as a panini? Like where? Because that's the thing where you, and then it has like a little toasty edge. Hence toasty. Oh. Grilled cheese is a miracle creation. Damn right. I had a grilled cheese before stream started. Like, I guess it would have been more of a toasty though, because I put it in the toaster, and then I put things on it. And then I melted said things on it later. Does that still count? Like me a yummy bread and Miracle Whip Sammy now and then. Oh, mongoose. Mongoose. Not the Miracle Whip. Not the Miracle Whip. I'll allow it. This time, but man. Miracle Whip. I had grilled cheese and tomato soup for dinner. Nice. What is used brewer's yeast piece? That sounds gross. Remember Australian eat used brewer's yeast on bread? Isn't that Vegemite or is that Marmite? As well, they butter bread and sprinkle sprinkles on it. Okay, I had that. That was a kid thing that I did. Also, cinnamon and sugar on buttered toast. That was a thing as a kid. Similar, but kind of different. Vegemite. Oh, right. Brits are Marmite. What's the difference? Are they similar at all? I overshot that by a lot. I don't know the difference unless I go to Google. Oh, that's okay then. I understand. Yeah, those sweet ones are normally at kids' birthday parties. Vegemite and Marmite are both salty, savory yeast extracts, but they differ in flavor, texture, and origin. Vegemite is Australian. It is thicker and more intense, and with a salty and bitter taste enhanced by vegetable and spice additives. Marmite is a British spread with a smoother, stickier consistency and a more balanced and salty and slightly sweeter flavor. Weird. What is mite then? Like, what is that kind of... Is that the yeast? I think I want that to extend past there, so it's not like right on the corner. So we got a little tiny cabinet kind of stand back here. Oh, you can see all the pepper in the bottom. Not a fan of Marmite. I haven't tried either. I don't know if I could, if it's brewer's yeast. Like, barley has gluten in it, but I don't know if that would mean that Vegemite would have gluten in it if it's a byproduct. I'm not sure. I do know that we have ads in like 20 seconds, so let's get a stretch in, get some water if you need it. We'll be right back. See you in a moment. Welcome back. Oh. Hope everyone had a fantastic time fleeing from those ads in whichever direction called to your soul the most. We're back here drawing strange lines and strange paper. What's up, Shred? How's your night going? Interwebs has presented this. Now everyone... What does that mean? I don't know what those words mean in that order. Peace, and honestly, I'm afraid to say all of them. I think this is gonna be a window back here. I like having windows in the backs of the paintings. It's kind of... I usually end up putting suns in them though, which is strange. It's not something that I do. It's like, oh, this needs a circle in it somewhere. A bottle-o is a liquor store, and a shoey is when you drink an alcoholic beverage from yours or your mate's shoe. Ah! Everyone do a shoey. No hoper goes to the bloody bottle-o to get me fucking two right. What? Someone with no hope? Okay, that makes sense. Oh, yesterday I had either a panic attack, hemophobia, or a mix of both at once in history class while watching a movie. I think something caught you off guard during it, I don't know what. Your parents are recommending you go to therapy to deal with your random outbursts of anger and weird scenarios. I'm sorry that happened to you, Shred. Do you think that therapy would help you? You condone shoeys? That means that you disapprove of them, right? As in absolutely not? Condone?
That means
you allow them?
you
Oh, Goji says that means you approve. Wait, now I'm confused.
If you condemn,
You condemn.
that's different. Condone is to...
Okay. Melody, unexpected ally of shoeys. Condone means you support them. Oh no. It's okay. It happens. I didn't know either. I thought it was like despise.
Yeah. I said condemn.
Condemn's good though. I condone against shoeys. That would make sense. Maybe. Probably not. Down with shoeys. Alright. Let's see what kind of paint we have in here, because we forgot. Hello? Oh, this is good. This is good. I think we need some of this. I kind of want to go for like a sickly backrooms yellow on some of the walls. And then... oh, that's just more black paint. Let's use some of this instead. Thanks, it holds paint. It keeps the paint in. Let's do that. Yep. I'm just gonna do like a little bit of gray on the floor first, but not enough to cover those lines up so we can kind of see where they're at still. What's up, you eggs? Welcome in. Do you approve of shoeys? Shred, thanks for the 3-stream streak. You get weird paint sounds. A shoe is still disgusting, drinking from used shoe. I'll stick with Das Boot for a shoe and drink experience. Wow. Wow, piece. Clever. Exactly, piece. Really disgusting. Hey, B-Wags. Used shoe or not used shoe? Well, I think a shoe is kind of a spontaneous suggestion of an experience. So I don't think there would be a lot of time to like get an unused shoe unless you were like in the middle of a Kmart or something, or I guess any store that sells shoes. I don't think Kmart's are a thing. Why the fuck did I go there? So I'm gonna say used shoe. Also, your eyes were blurring during the time that I had the panic attack. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds like a panic attack to me. Been there. Those are not fun. We're doing things, I promise. They're just off screen. Thanks for doing that piece. Then no, unless you're looking for the extra flavor. Yummy. Extra foot flavor. It just adds a little extra fermented note in there. Not one for extra zest? I should have made more of this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That was like the first one you ever had experienced in your life. They're not fun. I'm sorry that you were dealing with that. Those specific kinds of panic attacks can be really overwhelming. Let's change the subject before I actually puke. Fuck. Oh my god, B-Wags, no. Famous sports playing Aussies have done shoeies on camera? Well, that doesn't mean that we need to approve of them. Don't fall victim to celebrity pressure. Peace. Just a bad gag reflexes, and the thought is making you feel nauseous. I have some things that are like that. I get that, Melody. Alright, no more shoey talk. Wait, musicians make you nauseous? Oh, no, wait, they've done shoeies. Never mind.
I will send you to Jesus.
What's a Tim Tam Slam? We've covered what a Tim Tam is, and I approve of them. I approve of those guys. I think. I don't know. I've never had one, but I approve of the idea of a Tim Tam. Musicians too, I forgot, but also yes, I missed the subject change part time. Cool. If I could approve of, wait, they can approve of cheese rolling. They can approve of anything. Wait, isn't that a thing? Like if you roll a giant wheel of cheese down a hill. Isn't there a place that does that? Maybe not. Tim Tam Slams are good. What is a Tim Tam Slam? Gino, you know of this too? Try to make a guess what a Tim Tam Slam is. I mean, the first immediate thought that pops into my brain is, you know that scene in The Dark Knight where the Joker puts the pencil through the guy's head? Well, like, I think about that, except for it's a Tim Tam and, like, someone's mouth, and they just, like, intentionally just, like, slam their face into the table and eat the entire Tim Tam at once. That's my first initial thought. So take that for what you. If you buy.
Mine is so much worse. Oh, God.
Yours is so much worse. Goji, what do you think of when you think? What do you think a Tim Tam Slam is?
It's not safe for work.
It's not, and it's NSFW Tim Tam Slam.
Oh yeah. It's chocolate, right?
Yeah. So,
Like backdoor.
are you thinking about like Fudgeback and
Yeah.
like?
Yeah. Tim Tam Slam.
No. Aggressive slamming into the wall. Oh my god. Okay, you bite opposite corners of the Tim Tam and use it as a straw in your hot chocolate. Oh, that's cute. Like the, what's the... Are they called pirouettes?
Yeah. I think so.
They're little, like, cinnamon cookie straws. I remember doing that with those. Those were tasty. You could, like, bite into the ends of them and you can use them as a straw for your drink. Wait, hold on. I missed the message about cheese rolling. Cheese rolling, cheese rolling is a dangerous annual extreme sport held in Brockworth, England, where competitors chase a wheel of double cheese down the steep slope of Cooper's Hill. Not Cooper's Hill. The objective is to cross the finish line at the bottom of the hill first, and the winner claiming the cheese is their prize, although it is rare for anyone to catch the cheese itself. The event, which has no official organizing body, has a history of injuries, with participants often tumbling down the hill. No notes. Perfect sport. There's risk. There's reward. K takes a second to see anyway. Wait.
Forgot the glory.
The glory? The guts? The glory?
Yeah, exactly.
The reputation at stake here?
Yep. The honor.
Right. Is the winner called the Big Cheese? Because I really hope they are. Because they get the big cheese. So. What's up, Metal? Haiku of K. K Heart Creator. The maker of some art things. Not again, Loki. I love it. That's beautiful. You know, a really great magic trick, Cheeto. Okay. I can make a box of Tim Tams disappear in a matter of minutes. Really?
Oh yeah.
I could make some of those peanut butter things disappear in a matter of minutes. I got some, like, low sugar chocolate things from the bulk section at the grocery store, and I wasn't expecting much of them. They were like peanut butter filled chocolate things, and they're fucking delicious. Makes me kind of nervous. Suspicious. But they're really good. And then you fuck, and then you eat the Tim Tam. That makes sense, because then it's all like soft from the hot chocolate. I've been told about it where some people do it with tea, coffee, hot cocoa, milk, beer. Tim Tam Slam a beer? I don't know, like a metal musician jumping into the air and slamming into a wall, shredding, saying, yeah! Okay, that I can see that. Some have done it with beer. Can't you drink some beer warm? I'm just picturing Jack Black doing a Tim Tam Slam. What does Jack Black do a Tim Tam Slam with? What kind of liquid? There's also now cheese rolling video game. Of course. Did you tell him about the stroking game?
Nope.
Should I not tell them about the stroking game?
Oh, by all means, if you want to.
Oh my god.
I don't know what they're about.
Goji found some games on PlayStation?
Yeah.
PlayStation that are like stroke the cat, stroke the dog. There's no real good description. There's one picture of whatever animal they're talking about, but one of them is called Stroke the Dick Dick. And it does have a picture of the animal. And that is one of the one games in that series that is available, which is
They're all
weird.
available except for the cat one.
Oh, I thought the dog one wasn't either.
Oh, maybe the dog wasn't. I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway. I want to know what it's about, but I'm also scared that it's just like covert NSFW games.
We can look it up, I'm sure.
I'm scared to look it up though.
But yeah, I'm kind of scared.
I want to know. High risk, low reward situation.
It's only $2.
A 9-pound wheel of cheese is rolled down a very steep grassy hill and competitors race after it. The cheese can reach speeds of up to 70 miles an hour. Why? So there's a bunch of people, racers must be over 18 and they can simply show up to compete. Separate races are held for men and women with an uphill race for children. An uphill race? What does that mean? What does that mean, uphill race for children? Do they race after the cheese? Does someone pull it uphill? All right, that's cool. There's a solid coat of gray on that floor right now. Let's do another one. Oh wait, hold on. How about now? Nothing.
I didn't hear music.
Oh, God. Okay.
Delay.
Spotify stopped too. I think Spotify disconnected. God damn. What a time to make toast, Goji.
I didn't even make toast.
You didn't even make toast? What happened?
I unplugged stuff and plugged it back into the outlet over in the kitchen, and all of a sudden your entire setup dropped
Yeah.
on the outlet.
Everything turned off. Goji plugged in a toaster.
No, it was the kettle.
Where is Spotify? There we go. Okay, Spotify's back, I think. Weird, yeah. That's very strange. And it was also weird because it wasn't my computer, because my computer's protected through my UPS. But it did do something to it because my audio started coming through my monitor speakers for a minute.
Yeah.
And then it went back to normal. So that's very strange. Cool. Well, welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. I guess...
So let's just enter it an hour and a half.
I'll do that as well. Okay, let's switch this so it's back to
You didn't
that.
technically lose your stream.
I didn't technically lose it, but it definitely... I mean, I shut OBS off, like, completely.
Right. It still says an hour and a half stream time. So.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Fun times. Weren't you showing me, like, a power leak, too, with the little nightlight that's in the kitchen the other day as well?
Yep.
Koji will plug a blender in, and we have these, like, tiny little light-up mushrooms plugged into the top plug-in. So we can see out here because it's fucking dark at night. And when Goji plugs the blender in the bottom outlet, the mushrooms suddenly get way brighter. So that's fun. Goji, the power supply engulfer. I put a cheese rolling compilation in the Discord if you want to check it out. Thank you, B-Wags. Thank you. I am intrigued. I'm always amazed at the human race and our ability to find very, very dumb things to do to prove our might and strength. So thank you. I'll enjoy that. I don't think it saved anything. Like OBS reverted to a saved version. There we go. Cool. Goji just doesn't know his own strength. It was just the extra added little zing from the connection between his fingers and the plug just blew the entire circuit, and it was just too much for it to handle. Is Goji made out of electrical currents? Maybe that's why my hair's always so frizzy.
Mine too. Shit.
Oh yeah, your hair is frizzy too! Maybe. You brought up an interesting question, Shred. I'm excited for my skull to feel like a normal size again. Like, I don't really have the sore throat going on anymore, but I definitely feel like I have an elephant face still. That was weird. I think everything reset on the interface too. And then something happened with Reason. No, Reaper. That was weird. I'm gonna have to look at what's plugged into where. Like what's protected and what's not. Cheers, chat. Whoa. In the afternoon, I looked as though I was a tortoise, just sat inside, but after consuming some sugar, I'm hopping like a frog all over the place. You made it from reptile to amphibian. Well done. Sugar will do that. It's very true. Thank you for doing that. I'm excited to bake stuff tomorrow. I have a list somewhere of all the things that we were gonna make, but also I don't know where that list is, and I can't remember all the things all on it. So I'm gonna have to have some prep work in the morning cut out for me. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine, probably. It's gonna snow here on Saturday. Huzzah! Oh yeah, isn't there supposed to be, wait, hold on. Is it? What's an album? Oh, are you talking about my painting, Mongoose? Yes, 100% right. What an eye. No, it's the floor. Whoosh. Now we're gonna put some walls in. Don't you worry, there's some other strange, obscure architecture in this building too. Supposed to get, whoa. That's a lot. Is this like the first snow? Damn, what's it gonna be like this week for us? I'm supposed to drive somewhere in a week. That's not good. No, we don't have any snow here. Put 2 cracks in his ass. Wow. Sorry if I'm biased, but I don't do Halloween anymore with the costume. So honestly, if I could skip Halloween and move on to Thanksgiving already, I would be so happy because, I mean, like, I like giving candy out to little kids, but at the same time, on that day, you're just insanely bored. I think that's fine if you like Thanksgiving over Halloween. I'll take my liberties to disagree entirely, but that doesn't mean that you don't have to, that you have to like Halloween, because you don't. Second, then I can watch your neighbors shoveling their driveways in despair. Oh. But you yourself will not be shoveling your driveway in despair? Why does B-Wags not get driveway despair? Mongoose. Not what I meant, but okay, honestly, those two holidays are your favorite. Halloween and Thanksgiving? Honestly, mostly, I like the food. The food is good. And there's like nostalgic memories with Thanksgiving. Sorry I misunderstood the Shred. No, well maybe, I don't know. You have a snowblower, so... Oh, well, okay, that's fair. Something tells me this brush is too small for this specific thing that we're trying to do, but that's okay. Wait, I live in North Alaska. What are we talking about here? Forget about it. Wait, what does that have to do with anything? Snow? Oh. That makes sense. I really like turkey. I mean, it's medium. Fair. Cranberry sauce grosses you out. What? I like cranberry sauce. Then we got the gravy, and I despise it. Okay, walk me through the gravy disposition. Then the stuffed potatoes, not much a fan of that. May I go on? I don't know what is stuffed potatoes on Thanksgiving? I mean, mashed potatoes are kind of, you know, whatever. I do like stuffing, though. Stuffing is fantastic. Oh, I forgot to pick up giblets today. Fuck. That's alright. Mashed potatoes. That's fair. I don't know, I feel like I always eat mashed potatoes with something else. Like, it's never alone on the fork. It has to, like, go with something else. Time to use Goji's giblets. Maybe not. The Hawaiian rolls are amazing. I could eat just the... Oh, dude, I miss those! I have not found, like, a good gluten-free equivalent to those, because those are the... Oh my god, those are so good. I love those. I always like the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows on top, but only my grandma's. Like, my grandma made the best, and for some reason hers are just... You've had my grandma's sweet potatoes, Goji.
What?
Grandma's sweet potatoes?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. You're fine, Tread. Sola Hawaiian Sweet and Canyon Bakehouse Hawaiian Sweet aren't available or good. I didn't know Canyon did a Hawaiian roll. I haven't heard of Sola though. What's y'all's favorite kind of pies? Oh my god, I started a war at work on my whiteboard. I have like free reign over an entire whiteboard, which I don't know if management meant to give me, but they did. So I put polls up every now and again. The poll I put up in Discord between Mingus and oh my god, what was the other pumpkin's name? That was one that I had up at work. I put pecan pies are the best pie. It changed my mind, and several people did. I do like pecan pie. We're gonna be making pumpkin pie tomorrow, but pecan pie is probably my favorite. If we're talking like Thanksgiving pies, if we're talking like pies overall, apple will always be one of my favorites, but close second cherry, because I'm a fruit. I like fruit. I like turtle pie. Wait, what's turtle pie? Sola, I only ever heard of that brand when it was on keto, mentioned real products. There is probably your issue with Halloween. Everyone hypes it up too much. Number 2, issue, I don't really like going out in a costume. That's fair. Just not a huge squash fan. Very specific, but I like your steadfast stance on that. I think that's where we differ for the most part, because like I'm a big squash fan. I still have a squash behind me in my background from Halloween, because I can't get rid of it. It's a nice looking squash. I got a squash on my floor too, right here. Look at that. Full pumpkin. It's a cheesecake. It's a pie or tart in every way except the name cheesecake is? Only if it's got the graham cracker crust. If it doesn't have the graham cracker crust, I beg to differ, because that kind of makes that part of the cheesecake. I need to make more of this yellow paint. I didn't make enough. Sometimes use Oreos as a cheesecake crust. I made Rice Krispie treats one time, but I used Oreos instead, and it was the best fucking decision I've ever made in my life. Oreos are a great substitute for pretty much, anything that has to do with a type of dough. As long as you don't look at the nutrition label, you're fine. But Turtle pie is a no-bake dessert with a cookie crumb crust, a creamy filling, and a topping of caramel chocolate and pecans. That sounds pretty amazing, B-Wags. I can see why it's your favorite. Pumpkins will never rot up here, they will freeze. I think this one we just haven't cut into, so it's been pretty temperate too, so. Nope, not that. Aha. Traditional cakes rely on leavening agents like baking soda or flour for a bread-like texture, which cheesecake lacks. It relies on eggs for its structure. No flour-based batter. The Merriam-Webster definition of a cake is a bread-like dessert that's baked from thick batter, which does not describe cheesecake. Cake is typically lighter and has a sponge-like texture, while cheesecake is rich, dense, rich, and creamy. So you're saying that it's structured and it has layers? Cheesecake is a sandwich? I knew it would come down to this. I knew we'd end up back here. It's just a matter of time. Pies or sandwiches, structured and layered, actually depends on the pie. What do you mean it depends on the pie? Wait, what was the one that was unstructured chaos? What category was that again? Number 1, hate cranberry sauce. I don't know why it's the flavor. It looks gooey. It's red purple. I can't remember the color. I love cranberry sauce. I like the homemade cranberry sauce more than the canned stuff, but I also like the canned stuff because it's funny and it looks like a tube. Hate the color of gravy and it's all gooey and chunky flavor too. Gravy should not be chunky. Who's been serving you lumpy gravy, Shred? Despise apple pie. Fine. It's alright, I can get past it. I hate pork chops because of the apple chunks. Okay, I hate the texture of mashed potatoes and flavorish. I didn't know the pork chops were a Thanksgiving thing. Had me with 1, lost me immediately at 2, hurt my heart and soul at 3. Oh no. Actually depends on the pie. Apple pie is a Wellington. Soup. Oh right, okay, so would pecan pie be a soup then? Because it's kind of unorganized chaos. It's just poured into a vessel and it takes the shape of that vessel, more or less. Okay, do you see all the red shit that's in there? That's all the chili pepper I put in there. Wait, what is a Julian apple pie? It sounds fantastic, whatever it is. I might have a problem. I mean, I've never had that be the case with that. I don't know, it's just one of those combinations that I've always made for colds and stuff. Seems to help. Keeps my sinuses clear, that's for damn sure. An apple pie from the town Julian, the local pie place here. Oh. That's specific. If you clean a vacuum, are you the vacuum Ooh, B-Wags, I don't like the implications of that question. I feel like that's looking a little too deep into the depths of how the universe works, and, you could put on lists for that shit, man. You gotta be careful. Alright, that's one wall. It's Wonderwall. Pecan pie filling on its own is a soup. Okay, that's a debatable one. While it could be a sandwich because there's a layer of crust and then a layer of filling, the filling is on the structure. I can call it a sandwich because it is the structure and layer. I still call it a sandwich because the structure and a layer, if you consider the filling its own layer. Okay. Have your favorite apple pie you've ever had? Once again, my grandma makes pretty good apple pie too. If you look after chickens, you're a chicken tender. Oh god. Oh god, Melody, you're right. When you wait for your food, you're the waiter. See? These are adding up. These are adding up. You're being watched for this kind of discovery. I don't like cooked apples, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Ah. That's fair. They're not for everyone. I fucking love them. Also, cooked plums, or just like baked, like warmed up plums, really fucking good. What does water taste like? It tastes like water. I'm trying to believe I'm in my left hand on this one, and it's not working very well. Water is the distinct taste of neutrality. You might be able to order Julian Pie Company stuff online. I have no clue. Thanks for the 5-stream streak, Melody. Even with that blip. Teleports there and sends pie to peace. Nice. It tastes like Gatorade. It tastes like the minerals and things in the water. I guess that's true. Like, water tastes different depending on the mineral composition of it. Goji knows that. After discovering the water at my family's home. Apparently there's a lot of iron out there. Not our actual piece, the harmony of the world. Oh, not our water doesn't taste like that. It tastes like peace? Like peace? Or not our actual piece, the oh, you're saying it is the harmony of the world. Water tastes like harmony? Okay, we kind of did a stupid splooge there, but it's fine. We move on from these things. Don't taste me. Who want a shirt that just says that? No other context. Just big ass letters. Don't taste me. Don't do it. If a food tastes like nothing, wouldn't it have a taste? Because if taste is nothing, I wouldn't know what the fuck I don't know what the fuck. I understand what you're trying to say, B-Wags. And you're right. Like, if it tastes like something, even if that something is nothing, then it still has a taste, which means something is not. You put yourself in a paradox, is what you did. It's not a bad paradox. This is pretty good. Yes, water is the balance of life. Bit wisdomatic. Wisdomatic. Sounds like a machine that just spurts out random Zen crap. There is something in the dryer that is very angry. I'm listening, trying to figure out what it is, but I don't think I know. It's something with a button. Oh, right back at you, Melody. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, we kind of messed up. Oh! We have ads! I just saw the ad thing disappear. Alright, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. See you in a moment. Welcome back. Hope everyone is doing well. Oh. It's an interesting cat cam we have going on right now. Okay, hold on, wait. Thought it meant dead end. What meant dead end? So let's see here. Do you like balls? Very doubtful. That's okay, ball, it's not for everyone. Did you know the word cul-de-sac is French? It translates to bottom of the bag, so I live in the bottom of the bag? Damn. I meant dead end. I thought it meant like circle. Like a circle type situation. I think dead end. I meant dead end and bottom of the bag. Bottom of the bag being like a literal translation, but that being like what it actually meant. Guys, literally, if you look at de, what is de? It translates to of, duh. Oh, yeah, okay. What's a sack? It's a bag. We're not saying you're wrong. You know, I used to think you, your sister, your mom, and your dad only knew the word cul-de-sac. It wasn't mentioned often, so I used to think it was super special. Like, I have this powerful word. Look at me, scalawags. I've developed a new fancy complex language that you've never heard of, but I was wrong. I thought the same way for a long time for the word superfluous. And it turns out that's a pretty common word to use. Didn't know that. Hi, buddy. You shouldn't be up here right now. I'm sorry. There's, like, paint and shit. Not good for small catos, if you know what I'm saying. Ew, why do you smell weird? Cats. Don't understand them. Welcome back yourself, Melody. We have until the pizzas are done to work on this picture. And to be fair, the pizzas aren't even in yet. We're still waiting on the oven to preheat, so we got some time. But it's our time limit right now. This kind of looks like the background to a Scooby-Doo sequence. I used to think at one point I knew what frogs sounded like. And then I met the rest of society and I was very wrong. Also, ballistic was one word I thought no one knew also. Ballistic? As in, like, in referring to, like, artillery? Like going ballistic, or the ballistics of something. Oh, I see. I was thinking like ballistic missile. Different. Slightly different. I think that was the wrong color of gray, but maybe it's just a shadow along the wall. We'll pretend that that makes any sense in a world of physics. Uh-oh. Phase 1 is over. 1 second. Thank you, Tater. Alright. Pizzas are in the oven. I can't see. We got one right here. Hey, Loki. Psst, psst, psst. Hey, buddy. How's it going, Loki? Loki. Broski's not moving for shit. He's like, no, I'm done with you. Not today. Please pack his overnight bag. Will do. Will do, Tater. Fucking done. Nothing doing. I think he's dreaming about something, though, because his tail's twitching. He looks like a turkey from this view. He is a little bit of a turkey from that view. He's toasty baked, too. Alright, do I want to do the back? I don't think I want to do anything in this corner. Maybe the window, though, so we can overdraw and then redo. He looks Loki has some chronic anxiety going on, I will say that. He is a very stressed out individual. We do the best we can to make sure he's not stressed, but man, he's relatable for sure. I was the only one in your elementary school class that knew the word celestial and how to spell it, thanks to Shaman King. Hey, thanks, Tater. We were curious at the beginning of this year if that was going to happen or not, and look at us now. Thanks for being a part of that, too, BT Dubs. Did you get K to 911 subs? Wait, what do you mean? Why? I know you can hear me. I know you're just sitting there on the floor, waiting for... I can tell because his tail moves when I talk to him. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Good boy, Loki. Now he knows. He knows too much. Touch the tail. I can touch the tail. Tail has been touched. I was gonna pat him, but the camera disappeared, so I went back to my chair. He doesn't really like that side being pat too much because he had hip surgery on that side, like, forever ago. And, he's very, very, like, touchy sensitive, so I probably wouldn't pat him when he's laying like that, but... Small earthquake when he rolled. He's a chunky monkey. He looks so big from that angle right now, though. His primordial pouch is primordialing. He is a lump at this moment. Wait, why? Why, Shred? Why me? Cause of 9/11. You can't. What? Waiting for Andy to just come along and pounce. I don't know where Andy is. He's off on his own adventures right now, I think. trying to get these like a solid yellow color, and I'm noticing just like little patches that are kind of darker than the rest of them. That's why I'm using this little spade thing instead, because I want it like just super matte. But are they 22 pounds lucite? No, he's about 14, 15. He's just got a lot going on in the way of the pooch. Gundam! Welcome in, just popping in while I have a quick break before the last new Stranger Things episode. Ooh, nice, nice. I'd ask how it's going, but it's Stranger Things, so I won't. I hope you're doing well, it's good to see you. Alright, let's see here. I don't want to start on the back wall yet, because we're going to have to do a bunch of stuff to that. Let's see here. Hey! Whoa! Okay. Now I can't see my painting. I think I want maybe a window or something in one of these, though. So let's see if we can carve out something. Somewhat geometric. Ew. Gross. Paint booger. It's weird saying almost adults play high school students. Yeah, I was wondering how that was gonna work with those actors. I wonder if they do anything digital.
Brother,
Loki looks like retreating
What's
every day.
that?
Go to group work in your history.
What's
I
that,
hate to do
brother?
group work. Not a fan of group work. Mostly because it was just like, it felt pretty grating to like do anything together. I don't know. Nobody wanted to work together, and it was always just like a social anxiety for me. Spent the last 10 years watching them be pretty close to the age they're portraying. It's no longer like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the story is pretty consecutive, isn't it? I don't know. The last episode of Stranger Things that I watched was the one where something happens to Ed. But we don't know what. There were deep crevasses involved. I don't know what season that is, but the end of one of them. I often forget the show exists. That's okay. There was like a promo thing set up in Target the other day for some Stranger Things campaign, and it was like a road sign that said I was entering Hawkins. I was very confused because I was like, what the fuck does that mean? What town am I in? Acrylic's really weird to try and do gradients with because it dries so fast. Also, I'm awfully communicating. Wait, time manipulation? Mm-hmm. We're supposed to think they're the same age they'd be if time progressed normally in their universe. Okay. Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying, Gundam. But it doesn't look like they were because they've actually like grown up because it's been 10 years. Just zone out for 5 minutes, losing your words to even talk. I've been there. Nip Tuck. I don't think I've ever seen Nip Tuck. And the real Ghostbusters? Wait, like the cartoon? And there's a jelly bean. Should we try and give him some scritches? We gotta kinda let what we painted dry for right now. Bug Loki. Better not tell you now. It really doesn't want to tell you. Oh, Loki, I want to pet him. Sometimes he like pets. Sometimes he protests. He doth protest quite a bit. What the hell, 8-Ball? It doesn't want to tell you I6 was afraid of 7. It knows the end to this perilous story, and it doesn't want to let you down. I don't know what I want to paint in this box here. I kind of want it to be like a bright light, but at the same time, I think that's the one dark spot we're gonna have in this painting. So let's just put matte over it for right now. Well, the correct answer is yes. Okay, well, it doesn't know everything. Oh, no, don't rely on the 8-Ball for that, Melody. Don't do it. It's gonna take a decade. A decade? That's... I mean, a decade's a long time. Like, I've almost had 3 of those. And, like, I feel like I've been alive for a while, so... Did you know Lewis brought a Giradoni air rifle on their great expedition. What is an air rifle? What would be the significance of bringing one? Oh shit, I'll be right back. Okay, got a few more minutes. I'm gonna finish up what I was doing up here in this corner. Air rifle is when they send you a rifle through the air. Ah. Clears up all questions I had. No further inquiries. I like that though, Melody. I wish I could control Z sometimes because that was not a good idea. Let's just put this back in. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. There we go. Cool. Oh gosh. Melody, don't think about it. You're telling me I'm gonna find a girlfriend at 21. Kinda sick. Nah, oh, slick, not sick. Different. Okay, so this one, I need to let all of the yellow paint dry on it first, and then this like blue square that we have in the back, which is supposed to be a window. I love drawing like the backings for all of this stuff first because it looks really bad, and then once we start putting the gradient in, it's like, ooh, this is coming together and it looks like something now. We're not to that point yet though. We need to let all of the yellow dry, go in and get the back stuff as well around this door over here, and then start putting some shading and stuff into this. I want to put like some random objects. I kind of want like a plant or a fountain or something in the foreground here. And then I have this table in the back that I want to put something like sitting on. I'm not sure what. All my paintings go really surreal, and sometimes I don't know what I want to do with them otherwise. I do like that blue color though. It got really dark though as it dried. Might try to figure that out once we continue this painting. But that won't be for a while because we have a couple things coming up. Actually, it might be on Saturday. I think I have painting planned for Saturday as well. Either way, I think this is where we're gonna call it tonight. I just finished up dinner. It just finished baking, and I do plan on going to work tomorrow for a few hours. So I need to make sure that I am actually ready to do that, and I am up at a reasonable time, and I take care of myself. So that's where I'm gonna. And also, I need to let this dry too. So, air rifle in question. Okay. Meaningful effect. It was used for meeting science. Use it for demonstration. My air gun astonishes them very much. They cannot comprehend its shooting so often without powder. It's a great medicine. Interesting. Interesting. Same to you, Melody. I don't want to think too much about who we're raiding tonight, and he's at the top of my list. So we're gonna go ahead and raid in to Chunky Mushroom because we haven't in a while, and I want to see what's going on over there. So Please stick around for the raid if you can. Use whatever raid emotes you want, but if you are subscribed over here and want to use ours, do it. I dare you. Yeah, tomorrow we will be on with Goji on Gojima channel at 2 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to be making some food and hanging out for the holiday for a few hours. Please stop by if you would like. And otherwise, have a great holiday tomorrow if you celebrate. If you don't, have a great Thursday and or Friday if it is for you. And I will see you soon. Don't panic. Drink water. Take care of yourselves and each other. Alright, I'm leaving now.